Damn, Sam, you might make a play too.
Tonight on the championship edition of NFL Turning Point.
We going to Miami!
Fired up to go to Miami. Need to get on a diet so I can fit in my clothes. So.
King Henry tries to upset the Chiefs.
Touchdown! Titans!
Keep balling. Keep balling.
But Mahomes proves to be too much.
What's good, Mike Vick? Let's go!
And the Niners run roughshod over the Packers.
Raheem Mostert does it again!
Gotta let it get away from us. That's a bad feeling.
Feels super, baby!
Is set. All the hard work that you put in is today. It's payday. And guess what? Straight cash, homie. We beat two of the best in the playoffs. Easy. We beat them easy at their place. It ain't not going to change. Don't do nothing different.
Hey, believe that this is our moment.
Yeah! Come on.
When you get on that field, I need everything you got all game long.
Yeah! Hey, dog! Something in life is just destiny. I promise y'all, we deserve to be it. Can't wait to watch you play, man. Have some fun, okay? Yes, sir. Already know I'm gonna have fun. Come on! Believe it! Damn, that feels good. Let's go! Don't play the game before the game, baby. Just calm down. Calm down now.
They're one game away from that promised land.
They want to play on days like this. They want to have a chance to go to the Super Bowl. This is what you dream about, and the passion, emotion. They're nervous. They're excited, and this is where you want to be.
That was dope. I never seen one of those before.
The Chiefs' defense was quite familiar with Derrick Henry after their Week 10 loss to the Titans.
Stopping Derrick Henry, maybe the wrong verb. It's just keeping him from going crazy. And it's the backside cutback. That's what got Kansas City and Nashville. The first thing you have to do is build a wall. The second thing you do is hold the edge. The third is read the hits.
Because they entered the game with their opponent's respect for the run firmly established, the Titans were immediately able to capitalize on play action.
Excellent play-action faking by Ryan Tannehill.
And that's what happens when you have a potent run game, is that play action makes a big difference.
If you're going to get an 8-man front and you're going to get people blitzing to stop the run, that's what you do to them.
And I don't know if there's a great plan. It's so simple, Jim. It's hard to figure that out. It's like you stop Henry with a play-action game, and you choose one, they do the other.
Titans check into the Wildcat.
Okay, they line up the way we thought. Boom, the next time you put them back there, you can run that play. You know you got the numbers the right way.
They get to the 12-yard line and stall. It is the first red zone non-touchdown penetration for the Tennessee Titans in the playoffs. And now here comes something weird. They signed Greg Joseph on December the 18th. This will be Greg Joseph's first field goal attempt.
Snap, set, kick. Good! Titans draw first blood.
The holes were easier to find for Henry on the Titans' second possession. The Chiefs' defense adjusted to play action by dropping their safeties.
Here's a safety. He's the eighth guy. Is he coming down? Is he going back? Right at the snap, he gets out of there. Well, good job. You tried to hide it. Tennessee doesn't care.
They know we're gonna run the ball. Like you should stack the box. Why would you not?
I don't think you can play with the safety on the top of your screen right here. Oh, we're both out of there. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to run the football.
They toss it to Henry.
my hat goes off to him. He's a heck of a player. Tough, strong, fast, all those things. You can't let him get a crack there because he's either going to run you over or run past you. So very talented.
Henry in the Wildcat.
Henry ready to take the snap. Remember, he threw a touchdown last week.
Keeping, coming to the left, turning the corner, and will go in standing up. Touchdown! Titans!
Defense a little bit confused. They were not set as Tennessee snapped that ball, and of course Henry getting it into the left side.
The Chiefs tried to make 2 late subs. They were out of sorts.
This is incredible. Tennessee stole this play from Kansas City.
Kansas City ran that play at New England.
Exactly right.
Kelsey
That's what it was.
taking it for a touchdown on a direct snap. They kind of set it up, didn't they, Tony, with having a direct snap to Derrick Henry earlier on the first drive.
Here we go!
Let's get it, baby. Let's get it. Let's get it. I'll get that up for you now.
Titans are up 10-0. They've run 16 plays to only 3 snaps for the Chiefs.
Mahomes looks deep. Being pressured, rolls to the right.
This guy is a generational arm talent.
His legs are factor too. I mean, he can back up 20 yards and still make the ball go 50 yards. It doesn't matter how fast they are. You can't cover forever. I don't care if the dude runs 4.9.
Just like you go out and you cut left at the swing set, and then you fake right at the slide, and I'm going to get you.
In the postseason, opponents 0 of 5 on 4th down against Mike Vrabel's team.
Got confidence in my guys, so went with it.
Coach Reed let us know before the game if we got into certain yard lines that we were going to go for it if we get to the 4th and shorts and stuff like that. We got out there. The first play I didn't like, so we went there, called a timeout, went then, changed the play, and got it to a play that we liked.
If he gets zone defense, look for Kelsey to sit down in a soft spot.
He just has a great knack for finding a soft spot in zones. Andy Reid just jet sweep, and then just the speed of Hardman, the speed of this team. Nobody has the speed that the Chiefs do on offense, and you start to feel it.
You're utilizing the whole field and playing in space, which is creates some unique looks for the fans.
Flip pass, left it goes, Tyreek Hill, Cheetah touchdown! Full on speed, and the Cheetah runs to the end zone.
Tyreek Hill lines up right there. You think he likes to block, Jim? He's getting the ball, or he's doing some misdirection always. And once he gets that ball in his hand, if you don't have an angle, you're not catching it.
This is going to be a ball game.
Hell yeah, Jim! 180! What's up?
Up next, the Titans pull off another playoff trick play.
How about Arthur Smith with some of these play calls in the postseason?
Don't think Dennis Kelly's a decoy. Dennis Kelly is a hell of an athlete.
Yeah!
After scoring on each of their first 2 drives, the Titans entered the second quarter with a 3-point lead.
Hey, let's go! Hey, get this thing going now!
Tannehill throws, caught. Humphries, first down for the Titans.
Hey, let's go, Titans! Let's go!
Tennessee kept the pressure on by keeping the Chiefs' offense off the field.
This drive is over 8 minutes long.
Well, look how long you keep Mahomes off the field.
Let's go, baby! Hey, take advantage of this! Take advantage! Goal line! Goal line! Goal line! Hey, goal line! Goal line! Come on, Nate!
Dennis Kelly is coming in as an eligible receiver. Tannehill, play fake, throwing Dennis Kelly. Touchdown! Dennis Kelly played for Andy Reid in Philly. Burns
as a decoy. Dennis Kelly is a hell of an athlete. That was a great catch going to the ground.
Dennis Kelly became the heaviest player to catch a postseason touchdown pass. But the end zone wasn't a foreign place for the 321-pound tackle.
Play fake. Tannehill throws. There's Dennis Kelly. Touchdown, Titans. The big man.
I love the aggressiveness. That's how you win ball games.
On both plays, Kelly lined up as an extra offensive lineman and engaged his man in a block before releasing into the end zone for an easy score. Kelly's second career touchdown catch placed him second on the team among big man pass catchers.
12 career catches, 12 career touchdowns in the brilliant career of Mike Vrabel.
You know, it was something I worked at in practice. You know, we're catching balls as linebackers, but I've never been so nervous for a play in my life as when you go over on the other side when you're on offense.
After suiting up in New England, Mike Vrabel played in Kansas City, where he caught 2 more touchdown passes. On Sunday, he burned his former team with a big man.
That's huge. All right, wait a minute. I said he's gonna secure that. Yeah, make sure. And we have to score every time.
And Tennessee on 3 drives has a field goal, a touchdown, and a touchdown, and they've eaten up a lot of time on those drives.
Everybody's fast so they can punch them out. Everybody fast. Hey, we knew it wasn't gonna be easy. Let's go. It's gonna be a dogfight. We knew that.
Tennessee held a 10-point lead and had more than a 10-minute advantage in time of possession. But the Chiefs' offense doesn't need much time to put up points.
And now Patrick Mahomes, feeling like he's in a tennis match, gets serve again, trailing 17-7. And here comes pressure from Tennessee.
Get to him! Sack him! Sack him! Sack him! Sack him!
Mahomes fires it late. Sammy Watkins diving catch at the Titan 20.
Sammy Watkins? Oh my goodness!
It's taken just 3 plays to get the football to the Tennessee 20. And this is what last week looked like.
Why they're never out of a game.
4:07 left, second quarter. 3-man rush. Now throw left side, caught! Tyreek Hill! Touchdown! Kansas City! The second of the game for the Cheetah!
Just being fast in itself isn't the answer. Give them a lot of credit that they're talented, and we're trying to play certain coverages. And again, I thought there were some good snaps, and there were some snaps that we certainly would like to have back.
He cannot guard me! He cannot guard me! Let's go!
Earlier in the week, Tyreek Hill let everyone know that playing man-to-man against Kansas City was an advantage for the Chiefs.
I feel like no DB unit, no secondary unit, no linebacker, or any defense can guard any of us. So man-to-man is just easy for us.
On Hill's 20-yard touchdown, man-to-man coverage was exactly what he saw.
He'll beat Logan Ryan on the seam route. Straight up, man-to-man, beat him for the touchdown.
Kelsey gets so much attention. Tyreek Hill now is going to be one-on-one down here. Mahomes knows when it's going to be one-on-one with Tyreek Hill. I promise you he's going to go there every time.
He can't guard me!
Ryan just not able to find the ball as he was trailing the speedster.
Yeah, he was trailing him. He got beat off the line, Mike, and Hill can go from 0 to a bunch real quick.
It's just a blast playing with everybody on this offense. We're so explosive, and we know that we got everything we need right here.
You keep that energy, you hear me? They can't stop us.
The Chiefs, after a 3-and-out to start the game,
Keep balling.
have had touchdown. 4:03 to go in the half. 17-14, Tennessee.
Coming up, Mahomes delivers a turning point for the ages.
I simply have no words for that.
Magic Mahomes, that's the best way you can explain it.
That was amazing.
That's championship swagger, boy. That's what I like, boy.
Pat, you were the team's leading rusher again, not for the first time this year. What is that? What you're running, what dimension does that add to the offense, do you feel like?
Yeah, I think it kind of restricts some of the coverages that the defenses can play against us.
Defending Patrick Mahomes' arm is difficult. Add in his legs, and it's nearly impossible.
I mean, I just saw him go through the B gap. I mean, just figure it out. I don't want him to scramble.
It's something the Titans didn't have to worry about figuring out in their last matchup. Hampered by an ankle injury, Mahomes didn't attempt a single run. The only game he failed to do so in his career. This week, now healthy, the league's reigning MVP used his legs to deliver the game's turning point.
Chiefs 2 touchdowns in the last 2 drives. Can they do it again? Time of the essence. 23 seconds left, second quarter.
Let's go, boys. Let's go, boys.
Three-man rush again by Tennessee. Mahomes moving to his left laterally, chased, holding it, and gets out of bounds and up the sideline. He's not out of bounds yet. He's at the 10, inside the 10, he dives for the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A remarkable acrobatic scramble on a 27-yard run. Maybe the best play yet of Patrick Mahomes' incredible young career. Simply have no words for that. That was amazing. Have their first lead of the game at 11 seconds to go in the first half on an amazing run by Patrick Mahomes.
What did you think of Patrick's rushing touchdown? How he escaped so many times?
Magic Mahomes, that's the best way you can explain it. I mean, I was excited as anybody else to be able to cap off that 2-minute drill with Pat getting in the end zone.
That's championship swagger, boy. That's what I like, boy. That's what I like, dog.
The defenses are obviously trying to take things away down the field. And when they do that, a couple of those that were double-doubles where, they were doubling a couple players, and it just leaves, an open door there.
On the turning point, Tennessee's defense played man coverage with a double-double. One safety double-teamed Travis Kelce, while the other safety double-teamed Tyreek Hill. With both safeties downfield in coverage, Mahomes had just enough room to scramble.
For him to be able to see that in the heat of it is something.
The initial read was kind of a little bit of a combo read where we got a sweet spot guy who was running down the middle of the field, and then with Kelce hooking it in there on the little in cut. Actually, the same play that we hit the touchdown with Tyreek at the seam earlier in the game.
On the previous drive, Kelce ran the same in route. But it was Mecole Hardman drawing the other double, leaving Hill one-on-one. This time, Kelsey was again doubled on his in route. Hill ran the inside route, previously run by Hardman, drawing the second double team.
That was the initial read, and with how they doubled it, I didn't like my options there. When them playing like that, I broke it and then kind of just opened up. Just thinking about just running out of bounds, and I knew we had 2 timeouts, so I was like, I might as well try to cut it back. And so I cut it back, and luckily was able to hang on to the ball and get in the end zone.
The will, Patrick Mahomes gets him in the end zone.
Just to see him slither and slide and run a guy over, that guy's amazing. That's the guy that you need on your team to continue to win games and be in this position right now that we're in.
They want to double. Pass it out the sideline. What's good, Mike Vick? Let's go!
We were fully aware that he was healthy, and that was a dimension of his game. It just, we didn't do a good enough job today.
I still think we had a good game plan. You know, we just executed the game plan. We missed some tackles. I missed some tackles. We just didn't make enough plays to win the ball game.
We gambled. We threw it all in there, and that's what it takes to win. That's what it takes to come out here as an underdog and try to get a win. And sometimes you come up short, but that's all right.
We're going to get our chins up here at halftime, okay? We're going to figure out how to win. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just saying, we're going to guys rush in and then spy and not do. Everybody's going to just do a little better. Okay? We're going to make tackles, stay on our feet, break the stiff arm down, on and on and on.
The Chiefs will have the ball to start the third quarter. Kansas City 21, Tennessee 17.
Up next, Mahomes sends the Chiefs to Super Bowl 54.
Kansas City is the AFC champion.
Let's go, AJ! Let's go, man!
11:01 remaining third quarter. Chiefs 21, Titans 17.
Titans down 4. Can they win the second half and win the AFC championship?
The Tennessee offense began the second half by falling back on what had powered its playoff push thus far. Running back, Derrick Henry.
Toss, near side, it goes to Derrick Henry, surrounded and pulled down at the 24-yard line. Henry, off tackle left. Frank Clark chases him down, and it's short of a first down, I think.
Hey, this is what we got a bottle 22 up at, dog. You know what I mean?
Third down and 1 for the Titans.
Titans need a foot.
Titans hand it off. Derrick Henry left side, hit as he's pushed back.
Frank, you guys held Derrick Henry to 7 yards rushing in that second half. What does that say about you guys as a defense and as a D-line?
We were the baddest on the planet. The goal was to stop the run. We stopped the run and gave them 7 yards in the second half. 19 rushes for 69 yards. Yeah, that's pretty good.
They were coming off the ball. You know, these guys were being physical. Played a great game today, you know, defense, and I just felt like I could have did more for this team.
With Henry shut down, Ryan Tannehill did his best to generate offense.
Chiefs trying to pressure Tannehill. He's under all kinds of pressure. Scrambling to his right. He's at the 35. And Dirty Dan Sorensen lights him out at the 37. He gained 6. He needed 11.
Daniel Sorensen, you have me at hello. That is the way you play defensive football. What a lick by Sorensen. The Titans will have to punt.
Hell yeah, Dean! Hell yeah, Dean! Hell yeah!
On their next possession, the normally pass-happy Chiefs flipped the script with 4 consecutive running plays.
Big hole on the right side for the Chiefs. Kansas City is trying to run the ball on this drive.
As Kansas City ran the ball 4 times in a row at any point this season before the fourth quarter. Maybe they're running out of game. Maybe. That's got to be the most.
Titans desperate at this point. They've got to figure out a way to slow Mahomes and get the football back.
On the day, Kansas City's most effective rusher was its quarterback. Patrick Mahomes racked up a team-high 53 yards.
You just can't defense everything against Mahomes, can you?
No, you can't.
Right side throw, caught Tyreek Hill 10, angling at the 5, and forced out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Handoff, Damian Williams off tackle, near side, touchdown! Kansas City just inside the near front pylon, and Kansas City has a 27-17 lead.
I mean, that's a death by 1,000 cuts there. This offense just hits you on so many parts of the field.
The Titans were worried about everybody else, and Williams is able to get to the corner and get in to give the Chiefs a 10-point lead. Titans were frozen at some spots by the fake reverse handoff to Hill and just not able to get there for Williams.
And give that right side of the offensive line credit and tight end Travis Kelce as they make blocks. They get a hat on the hat, and that allows Damian Williams to get in right inside the pylon to the right side.
Right on that field, good. We got about 10 minutes of just seeing you, boy.
Y'all like my smile? More.
Sir, more. We need to make up 10 points in 14 minutes. How many times have we done that? Hey, one play at a time. Just make one play at a time. That's all we can do.
But it was the Chiefs who kept making plays.
This is it right here. This is where we dig deep. We dig deep and we make plays. This one right here.
The spell of frustration the Chiefs have been under for half a century would be broken midway through the fourth quarter by a little Mahomes magic.
Mahomes has time here. Throws it long. He's got a man in the middle of the field. Watkins. 15, 10, 5, angling left. Touchdown! Kansas City, a 60-yard touchdown! Kansas City has opened up a 35-17 lead.
It was classic Patrick Mahomes, 3rd down and 6. And he makes an unbelievable backyard type of play to Watkins, guns it deep, and it's almost fitting for the Chiefs that they would score in that way.
That guy's amazing. He's been leading this team all year. He's been doing the most amazing throws. And that was kind of a play that was off the books. My guy fell down, and I just kind of took off, and me and Pat made an eye connection, and he threw one of the best balls to me.
Boom, baby! Let's go! All day. I never wanted to go to back in this so bad.
They're down to the last gasp of oxygen at 4th and 6 from their own 35. Tannehill under pressure, still moving to his right. Frank Clark chasing, knocks him down. Tannehill goes down. Kansas City is the AFC champion. They are headed to Miami for Super Bowl 54.
Kansas City staked its claim as the AFC's best.
The best quarterback in the National Football League right here, baby. And he shows it every time.
On the chilliest of days, the climate at Arrowhead grew decidedly misty.
What do you got to say? So happy for y'all. So happy. So happy for Coach Reed.
Oh, thank you.
So happy.
50 years of waiting. 50 years. And the Chiefs are going to the Super Bowl. Their dreams have come true. Today, the team that Lamar Hunt founded has just won Lamar Hunt's trophy. Kansas City headed to Miami. Let's go, man! Yeah!
Still to come, the play that changed the complexion of the NFC Championship game.
That definitely hurt us. It was too big of a hole to climb out of.
That was, a big turning point.
The Golden Gate, a fitting backdrop for the NFC's most treasured prize.
You want to party with the Lombardi? Well, you got to beat the team that Vince coached to the first 2 Super Bowls ever. They've won 4 in total. The 49ers have won 5. What a great matchup.
No matter what it takes, every single play, just give all you got.
Go take what's yours today. Effort, technique, violence. Hard-nosed football all night long.
Let's go, baby. Okay. Love you, brother. Let's go.
The Packers played it tough. The Niners went for tender.
Hey, what's up, Jay? Do this, man. Hey, you know it, baby. Come on. Got it.
Sometimes getting to the right altitude is easier with the right attitude.
Aaron Rodgers, this is his 4th NFC Championship game. He is 1-2.
No quarterback can win alone. He always needs help. But Packer yards on the ground came hard.
Hey, man!
And through the air, they barely came at all. Pass protection broke down too.
Close has got him and a second back inside the 30-yard line. They all come, and K1 launches the ball out away from Aaron Rodgers. It's free. Aaron Rodgers is seeing ghosts right now.
Let's go! Go do what we do, boys.
Fly around. Fly around, all right? Run to the ball. Run to the ball.
The 49ers ran free and easy.
Posted off the left side, breaks a tackle. 25, 20, 10, 5, touchdown! San Francisco!
Feel great, baby. Ride that wave, Mosterati.
Easy money. Easy money. Easy money.
It's all right. Hey, we're all right. Hey, we good. That's 1 touchdown. We good.
San Francisco kept it simple by keeping the ball on the ground. Their 3rd scoring drive of the first half came courtesy of 6 straight runs.
Raheem gonna run for 300. No, 3. Raheem gonna run for 300.
This one. Ain't getting no passes. My son get a little dirty.
The NFC Championship game on the verge of getting out of hand already.
Give it a Mostert off the left side, gets wide. A stiff arm on Martinez. Down the sideline. Raheem Mostert does it again. Touchdown! San Francisco!
Feels great, baby, with all that speed. Mosterati. Stiff arm and then turning on the juice.
For the first half, the 49ers are all over the Green Bay Packers.
The way the offensive line celebrated after he got in, I mean, the hole you cleared was as wide as the Grand Canyon. It was on TV.
Oh, no. That's embarrassing. Just emotion, man. I mean, just in the moment, feeling good. And, I think any offensive lineman would be lying to you if they're saying that run game wasn't their favorite.
6 straight running plays on that drive by the 49ers to increase their lead.
We're not playing like ourselves, man. We turn it around. We turn it around and play like ourselves, man.
It's the little thing. It's the little things. All right? Calm down. See what we got. Let's make some plays.
With the game on the verge of becoming unmanageable, Green Bay's offense found its rhythm. A slick pass, followed by a pair of gritty runs. Suddenly, the Packers were nearing the red zone, the perfect time and place for the game's first turning point.
Second down and 5. Niners showing a blitz.
Sure fumble though. Sure fumble on the
Fumbled on the snap was fumbled, and now the Niners have it.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
The fumble turns it over to San Francisco.
What happened? He fumbled the snap, yeah.
The botched snap, did you feel that was the turning point tonight?
That definitely didn't help. We're going to, cut that to 2 scores there, a minimum.
Now a turnover, the first of the game. Well, what happens sometimes is when a center is working one way, the quarterback's going the other, you got to ride him up there, and sometimes the center's a little short. What an error. And that promising drive for the Packers comes to a screeching halt.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go back and watch it. I'm not sure if I pulled out too early or if the snap was short, but that's a bad feeling.
Looked like it was a good snap from Corey Linsley. Aaron Rodgers just lost the snap, and he was under center. A big mistake by the 2-time NFL MVP.
That was, a big turning point.
I thought there was a chance, when it was 17-0 and we started to get our act together offensively and we were driving, and then we had just the fumbled exchange, which, shoot, I don't think we had one of those all season. So that definitely hurt us, gave them a lot of momentum, and then I think they converted that turnover into points as well. And I think it was 20-0 at that point.
At this point, you wonder about, the spirit of the team.
Oh, you can't help be demoralized.
Coming up, Raheem Mostert does his best Al Bundy impersonation.
Mostert has 4 rushing touchdowns.
Defenses, they underestimate his speed. It's just so special.
This is the man right here. This is the man right here.
Tevin Coleman hyperextended his elbow.
Looks like as he came down to brace himself, he put his arm down. That thing hyperextended that right elbow.
The 49ers, with Coleman likely out for the remainder of the game, are down to Raheem Mostert and Matt Breida. Ovation for Coleman as he's carted off.
It's going to be Mostert's day, I believe.
You already know what to do. Come on, let's go, dog.
Let's ride.
Me and you, come on, let's go.
Let's go. We got to do it for Tevin.
Let's go for Tevin, baby, for Tevin.
With starter Tevin Coleman out with an injury, running back Raheem Mostert was forced to shoulder the load. The guy few had ever heard of made the most of the opportunity.
Garoppolo going to hand off to Mostert. A cutback run. 10-5. Raheem Mostert has the hat-trick in the first half.
That speed is sick.
He averaging 12 yards a carry, Coach. He having a day.
What kind of feedback were you getting from Raheem Mostert during the game outside of what your eyes were telling you?
The lanes that we saw and then the way he was running, just wanted to keep feeding him.
You don't see holes that big in this league. Whenever you watch the 49ers, you see several of those each and every week.
It is 27-0. Raheem Mostert is just going wild.
He's just earned everything. He's been on a number of teams. He's earned everything that he's gotten. He earned today.
This is the man right here. This is the man right here. Get the close up on the man. Say hello to Mom. Say hello to Mom, damn it.
I did have a lot of doubters and naysayers, and now I get to actually tell them, hey, look where I'm at now. I never gave up on my dream.
That dream began in 2015. Mostert was signed as an undrafted free agent to Philadelphia's practice squad, then was cut 6 times before arriving in San Francisco a year later.
It's crazy that I've been on 7 different teams. I actually still have the cut dates, and I look at that before every game.
Is 31 still in?
Yes. We got 185 rushing. Let's go get 3 bills, huh?
Hey, we don't even have to catch. We ain't got to do nothing. We got to run. Hey, I'm about to start manhandling their ass in this run. Bro. I'm about to start having fun with this.
Juszczyk at a true wide stretch run to Mostert. Gets the edge left, cuts back inside. Raheem Mostert has 4 rushing touchdowns.
The offensive line stays engaged on their blocks. He bounces the edge and then delivers punishment.
Hey, take that go round, what? Take that go round.
This scheme that we run, the outside zone and inside zone, you have to have vision in order to read the holes and read the gaps.
In a zone blocking scheme, the offensive line runs horizontally along the line of scrimmage, stretching the defense. That action creates running lanes for the back to choose, preferably with a single cut.
The way he hits the hole, he gets so vertical so fast, and I think guys, they underestimate the speed. It's just so special, and especially with our offense, the way we do outside zone, inside zone, he can make one cut and get vertical. That's all we need.
If you could pick the perfect people for what Cal does, you'd pick the guys we got. Raheem still playing special teams and ran for 200 in the NFC Championship. There's a ton of elite backs that have come through this league and played in big games, and I can't remember a back going for that much. And he's unheralded, but he's perfect for the scheme. He's perfectly built and designed to do what Cal needs him to do.
Kyle Shanahan learned at a young age what a powerful run offense is capable of.
They can just run it 2 more times?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Alongside his father, former Redskins head coach Mike Shanahan, Kyle learned to implement his father's zone blocking scheme.
Gets hit in the backfield, spins away for movement. How did he do it?
In 2012, under the Shanahans, running back Alfred Morris had the 3rd most productive season ever by a rookie rusher.
This scheme has been working for years. The philosophy still, transpires into what we run today.
With the help of Shanahan's scheme, Mostert was able to do what no other back has.
Only player in NFL history with 200-plus rushing yards and 4+ rushing TDs in a playoff game. Oh, my God.
If I would have told you Kittle would have had 0 targets and we still had 34, you would have said, get out of here.
The 49ers ran the ball 42 times today and passed it 8 times.
Would have been nice, I swear. Ooh. We go to Super Bowl.
4-12 to the Super Bowl. Let's go get this thing, man.
Feel super, baby! The 5-time Super Bowl champions are going back to Miami, where they have won 2 Super Bowls, and they're looking for number 6.
Let's start filling up that other hand.
This is a big one right here. National Football Conference trophy. You deserve it.
You give it to him. You give it to him.
What a moment for the Shanahan family.
To get a trophy handed you by anyone is really cool, but I didn't know what was going on, but it was pretty cool that it happened there at the end. It was pretty special. I know how happy our players were, how much they wanted this, and I was just so proud of how they played and how hard they fought.
When was the last time you ran for 220 and 4 TDs?
Last time was about 30 minutes ago. Yeah, so.
We worked all year to get to this spot right here, man. Yep. We knew we had to earn this for the next one. But you guys know this isn't the one we set out to get, right? Yes, sir. All right, we didn't set out to get this one. A hell of accomplishment by everyone in here. But the starting to finishing our goals the right way, it starts tomorrow.